Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to today's installment of Home Solutions. Dennis Purvis here with you live and direct from the Mix 1041 studios. Hope everybody's had a fantastic week. I'm still getting over the grieving period of my Bengals losing the Super Bowl last week, but I've soldiered on. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day. No matter how you're listening, thank you for listening to us. Maybe you're out this morning running around getting some errands done. Maybe you're headed to one of the local hardware stores getting some of your DIY projects or your honey-do list checked off. Maybe you're streaming us on the Mix 1041 app. Make sure you, if you don't have that, don't know what I'm talking about, go to the app store on your phone and look it up. Get it on your phone. You can stream us. A lot of great content on there, especially in high school basketball season here as we get into the spring sports. A lot of updates, and elections is right around the corner. So make sure that you've got that app. Maybe you're listening to us online, or maybe, hey, everybody, you're watching us on Facebook. As always, we are sponsored by Pro 93 Home Solutions. We're your local general contractor. We can handle any of your home improvement needs, no matter what the case. Give us a call. We'd love to work with you. If it's something we can't do, we've got lots of connections with lots of other great contractors here in town that may be able to handle what you're looking for. So big or small, we'd love to take care of it. We're everything from custom building to additions, kitchen, bathroom models. We've done a lot of basement refinishing. Just did a fantastic theater room down in Ottawa for a client, and they are thrilled with their new media room and experience down there. We'd love to come out and help you realize your dreams for your home. You can give us a call, 458-4135, or look us up online, pro93homesolutions.com. Don't forget, we also have our clean team. Wendy and the clean team are ready to come out, give you an estimate for either your light commercial, office, or residential cleaning. If you're tired of cleaning, get home from work and the last thing you want to do is clean floors and bathrooms, we can help. Once again, you're tired of cleaning? Well, my guest, I already have a client. It's fantastic. 458-4135. Enough about us. So you guys that have listened for the show, we just want to first of all thank you. It's been 2 years, which I can't believe. It's been 2 years since our first show.
2 years?
2 years.
People have been putting up with you.
I know. They've been putting up with me. And
that is amazing.
And listen, if they've put up with Steve Hartline for this long, surely they can put up with me. But I just want to thank Steve and Dwayne, Austin, Gideon, Ashley, Bridget, everybody here at the station for making this easy for us. And been a great, I really think it's responsible for the growth of our business in whatever way. And we thank you guys for listening. And so I got a treat here. Now, I don't often bring in what I would call competition. Okay? But today's a little different because I've known this next joker who's live in here with me for, I don't want to tell you how long, but you realize it's been like 25 years.
25 years.
25 years.
Went to lead together. And that's quite the rodeo.
Yeah, and the thing is I don't think we've really disconnected for that long, over 25 years. We've kind of always, and at random times and different careers, kind of snaked through it. You've been a constant in my life. And folks, I've got the lovely, the talented Alex Rivera with me today from Rivco LLC. And got a lot of stuff we want to talk about today. But first, let me just say, Alex is a personal friend. We've not only worked together several times throughout the last few decades, we've had a lot of fun together. We kind of watched our kids grow up together. And it's crazy because we knew each other before all these extra pounds and gray hair.
That is correct.
I still think you're responsible for a lot of my gray hair. But and I'm probably responsible for a few of yours. Yeah. But it's great that we're kind of in the same vein now. Where we've kind of ended up with our businesses and started our businesses not far apart, and it's been exciting. I know it's been exciting to watch you guys grow and where you guys have went just here in these last couple of years. So before we get too far into it, Tell everybody just what's your elevator speech? What does Rivco do? And then we'll get into your story.
Well, Rivco, we're pretty much handle anything that has to do with exterior work and interior work. We specialize in roofs, any type of roofs. In reality, any type of siding, hardy, vinyl, stone, metal, siding, rare stuff that we normally don't do around here. And then we do foundation work, block work, brick work, stone work. We fix chimneys. And sometimes, you put a brand new roof and the issue is you get a phone call. Hey, my brand new roof is leaking. Well,
and he's not making that scenario up. It actually happened to the both of us in the last 2 weeks.
It is the chimney.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, interior work, drywall for commercial and residential work, insulation.
Flooring. You guys do flooring, painting?
Hardwood floor, painting.
Yeah.
In and out, foam, spray foam. So we do quite a bit of stuff, and we stay busy. But what is the line behind all that? The line is to serve my community. That is the goal here, that I will make a lot of money so that I can pour a lot of money into my community. That is my commitment to this place that I call home here in Cleveland, Tennessee. And that is what I have told my sons. And that is the model that I want this company to be. It's not only about making money, but we have to invest it in where we live.
And if you hear Alex, I can tell you that's not a line. That's the way he's always lived his life. And, if you listened last week, Jesse was in here with me and we were talking about our company being, our mission statement is to create a culture of care, not just with our customers and our contractors, but with our community. And, I think that's another reason why we've all been able to not just be friends, but work together, is that the missions of our company are aligned. I mean, yes, we've got to make money because
we have to survive.
You got to stay in business. There's, if you want us to, if we're going to do stuff for the community, we got to be here to do that. And I'm a pastor's kid, so my dad always joked around that nobody ever wanted to talk about money in church, but ministry costs money. If you want to know why the church isn't reaching out, you want to know why certain people aren't reaching out, or helping this area, homeless, whatever the situation might be, folks, it comes down to dollars and cents, and you got to have it. You got to be able to have it to spend it. So, and we're going to talk about here in a few minutes some of the things, a big example just this past week that Alex was a part of and a catalyst for that helped a local family. But Alex, talk about, obviously, if you're watching at home, I do not have a Central American freedom fighter in here. You're a pair of aviator sunglasses and an automatic weapon from coming out of the jungle. But obviously, if you're listening to him, he's not from around these here parts. So tell everybody your story and where you're from and how you got here.
Well, it was 1992. I was 14 years old, and I got to this inner city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
From
the small island in the middle of the Caribbean called Puerto Rico.
Which, by the way, is American.
It's American land.
Can I tell you how many fights we've had with people over the last 25 years?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but it's
Hey, he's just as American as you and me, folks.
Yeah, I'm like an apple pie. with a sweet
Can that be the new Rivco motto? I'm just like apple pie with a Caribbean twist.
I'm gonna put an apple pie next to the truck logo.
So, okay, sorry. You're 92. You moved to Philadelphia.
So I went to school up there. I moved from Philly, a little bit of New York, New Jersey. I went to school around the area. I lived in the inner city. buses, train, the whole 9 yards. And then I came to live in a little place in New Jersey that was still called Violent, New Jersey. And there I went to high school. I graduated. I went to trade school there before heading to the South.
Yeah.
So learning the culture up north.
Are you trying to very nicely say it's a little different down here?
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. So I learned the culture up north, and then I got down here, and folks, the first day that I got here, I tasted sweet tea for the first time.
And as they say in the South, you were burnt. You were burnt.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I'm like, whoo, iced tea, nothing compared to sweet tea.
There you go.
So loved it. Came down here because I couldn't get, I guess, in the link of anything. And I think it was just God's purpose. So I came to Lee, went to Lee, boom, did the whole thing, study. I don't know how many things.
Hold on. Wait. Now listen, you can't just talk about how we want to help the community. You're just going to lie here on the radio. I don't remember a whole lot of studying going on when we were in Lee.
Well, that's a fact. But we
got serious about it later. But yeah.
We crossed the line.
Yeah, we did. We were good. We were good. We finally we growed up.
Yeah, we growed up. And then heck, work and manage other businesses. Was in the restaurant business for 20 years of my life. Have two beautiful boys. Got married, got divorced, raised my kids, pretty much, and now I got one in Florida. My oldest one will be 20 this year. His name is Alex, just like me. And my younger one that turns 18 this year.
Graduated, he?
Graduated, yeah. He's doing a dual enrollment in Cleveland High School.
There you go.
Just got accepted to the University of Kentucky.
Oh.
With a scholarship, academic scholarship.
I didn't even know that. How proud are you right now?
I'm proud. I'm proud of both of my boys. They have done great.
Yeah.
Sometimes as a parent, you want them to choose and do certain things a little bit different, but they have been great boys, and now they will be great gentlemen.
So, you got here, you worked in you kind of had this circuitous route to get to where you are now. Tell everybody what was really in your mind, what was the first kind of ideation or inklings of Rivco? Where'd you get that?
Well, I'm a person dedicated and work hard. And people say, and I've learned this, that companies or people don't quit. People quit or leave companies. And I was with a prior company and I left. And that was everything in life. To me, everything in life is a school.
Yeah.
So, and that's the way I approach work, jobs, relationships. It's a school. And sometimes people come to you for a season, or people come to you like the storms in the Tennessee Valley.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
And they're gone they're gone just as quickly.
Exactly. So you learn, and I try to learn from the positive and the negative on everything. So,
and I can tell you from looking on from afar, I think you said a word there that when I think about you, this is what I think about. And for our listeners, I think it's important to point out here before our break is you use the word relationship. Mm-hmm. If you guys are listening to all the things he talked about Rivco being able to do, it's not like he has one crew or 5 crews and they all do those things. Alex has made and cultivated relationship with crews of specialty trades folks to be able to when he says he can do all this, he's got crews and dedicated tradespeople to do these things because he spent years cultivating these relationships.
Yeah, and not only that, when I was in the restaurant industry, I had Now the kids we work together. I say work together.
Yeah.
Not for me, work together. The parents work with me.
Yeah.
So there's a respect level. And
if there's one thing I could say about you is that if you tell somebody it's going to get done, come hell or high water, it's getting done.
Oh, it's getting done. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, I say this because I have been a part of watching him fire a crew on the spot.
Yep, I've done that.
Yeah. Recently?
So,
well, hang on. Before you get into that, we got to take our first break. We could talk like this for hours. But when we come back, stay tuned. There's something that Alex and Rivco was a part of this week that they did for a local resident right here in Cleveland that you do not want to miss. Hang out. We'll be back here in just a minute. You're listening to Home Solutions right here on Mix 104.1 and 101.3 The Buzz. Are you tired of going to YouTube or Google for answers to your home improvement questions? Maybe you have more projects than you have time. No matter where you are in the process, Pro 93 Home Solutions is ready to serve you. Pro 93 is a local, veteran-owned company offering residential and commercial remodeling, cleaning, and security. Contact us today at 458-4135 or online at pro93homesolutions.com. Let the pros at Pro 93 find the solution for your home or business. That's 458-4135. Welcome back, everybody, to today's installment of Home Solutions. Dennis Purvis back here with you. As always, we're brought to you by Pro 93 Home Solutions. You can give us a call, 458-4135 for any of your needs. But today, we're talking all things Rivco. I've got Alex Rivera, a good friend of mine and the founder and owner of Rivco. And I want to talk about something that happened this week. And, I've talked to him since this happened and put stuff on social media, but I felt like two of my really good friends from two similar but totally different kind of parts of my life came together this week to do something for our community that made my heart happy. And if you're on Facebook, hopefully, if you're listening to this, if you haven't, you need to go check it out. What's happening in Cleveland, Tennessee? This page was started by Rob Alderman of the Alderman Group. He's been on this station here numerous times. A lot of you may know Rob and their office downtown. But Rob started a page basically to talk about what's happening in Cleveland, but to promote kindness. And, there's not a lot of bickering on that site. The admins do a great job of pulling that off. In fact, I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks to have Rob on the show to talk a little bit about, we talked this week about getting him on here to talk about that. But in that, they do a ton of giveaways. And it's giveaways like you would expect. There's dinners for two.
Cheesecake. Man.
Yeah, cheesecake.
I still haven't ate.
Oh, God. You need to scoot up a little bit, by the way. Yeah. You're getting farther and farther away. You're like, you're doing great. They're just not going to hear you. It's like I'm going to be talking to nobody. No, but they've given away, cheesecake, flowers, cookies, free websites. They've given away tax prep. But
I think medical.
They've done. They did a year's worth of healthcare. Yeah. They did a car. They gave away a car to a family that needed it. And really, what Rob and the admins do there is when they get something where somebody in our community is in need, they vet to make sure that this is a real deal. And Alex stepped up and said, "Hey, find me someone here in Cleveland. I want to give away a roof." Now, folks, I don't know the last time you put a roof on your house, but we're not talking about, this isn't like something he's giving away a couple $100 in restaurant gift cards. This wasn't, even an $1,000. This is a multiple thousands, could be up to $10,000 or more, depending on the size and shape of your roof, that he was willing to give away. And talking to Rob, I know the first thing you're kind of like is, what? Nobody's going to give away a roof. But that's exactly what happened this week right here. Miss Lehman, who I've known her family. I can tell you that there's probably not a more deserving person in this town.
Oh, yeah, lovely lady.
I know one of the local television stations did a story on it that day you were out there.
They showed up.
Dude, and I'm not going to lie. Look, I'm going to tell you, It turned on my faucet a little bit. I cried a little bit to see, because I'm looking at Rob and Alex. Both have been friends for 25 years. We all went to Lee together. We all kind of went on different paths. We've all kind of dovetailed back together. But to see two men that I know have fantastic hearts, that people know them for lots of other things, and good things, positive things. And I told Alex when I called him this week, I said, I'm glad you're letting your hard candy shell down. Because that, you hear that? That's the Alex I know. That I don't care what's going on. If I'm on the side of the road 200 miles away and don't have anybody else to call, he will be in his truck on the way before he gets off the phone. Like, that's the Alex I know. And Alex, I just want to tell you, thank you on behalf of not just Miss Lehman, but our community, for putting your money where your mouth is. And I know that's one thing for people to say it, but brother, everybody got to see it. And Miss Lehman is never going to worry about her roof again.
Oh no. It's a solid roof.
And she was so thankful. Like, just watching it, because Alex isn't a hugger, just so everybody knows. He's not a big personal space guy. And she grabbed a hold of him, and I didn't think she was going to let you go.
She wasn't going to let me go.
So talk a little bit about, I know why you did it, but talk about the process. How did you find out about Miss Lehman? What was it that made you want to do something like this? Where'd you get the idea?
Well, I just love to give people that deserve something back.
Come on.
And then it is more filling for me to give to someone in need that actually needs that. Then it is, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a glorious feeling. I'm just going to use that word.
I'm going to tell you, I think there's a God-shaped hole in every one of us. And you helped yours get filled that day, and you definitely filled Miss Lehman's. And to have that mindset, and you guys got that thing done in a day.
Yeah,
like it wasn't something that drug on.
Replace some lumber and stuff like that, and did all the things that we it was not part of, but we were there. I felt the responsibility of doing it, and it got done. And then after that, hey, we're going somewhere else.
So listen, it's something that Jesse and I have talked about, and we've done. We've got to participate in a couple of those things here locally with Solomon Family Solutions. A lot of folks know Yachty. Got to help him dress up his studio a little bit, soundproofing, fill in some holes, and I know what you're talking about, man. When you see somebody who's doing something for the community, who has lived a good life, and is just stuck. Yeah. And just stuck, man. And come on, man. If we
a little push.
Yeah. And if we, what good are we doing? I mean, I know it always comes back, me and you, and we always talk about our kids. This is what you want your men, your young men to grow up to be. It's what I want my daughters to grow up to be. So I get it, man. And it's
and Rob, the whole thing was they were the ones who came with the addresses, vetted everything. There's people in the community and in that group that I still have not met.
Yeah,
they're running around the entire city.
Yeah, look,
making and let me tell you something. I went to a few of the homes and look at them, and Miss Margaret Lehman was the one that needed that roof. Okay. Yeah. And that happened, and we did it. And my philosophy is be a creator of greatness.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, try to do something different and bring it to the next level.
Well, you did that this week, man. And I just a huge shout out to you and your crew, not only for getting the job done, but getting it done quickly and just having the heart to do that. And, we've talked this week. I think we probably need to get some Rivco Pro 93 part. We need to do some more of these things.
Yeah, man.
And I know there's folks out there. It's one of the things I talked to Rob about when I talked to him this week is, let's get together and figure out, because how many more of these could we get done for these families if we're all taking a part of the burden, right? Mm-hmm. And we share the load. And it's I just, again, man to man, radio show or not, man, I really appreciate what you did this week. And this town can be very proud to call you a son of Cleveland. I know. I
love this place.
I know Puerto Rico is always going to be home, but I know you've put your roots here, man.
Yeah, the Puerto Rico is in my heart. I was born and raised there. I've had family there. But then I've been here since 97, and my boys were born here. My boys went through school here. They're graduated and are graduating. And this is being home for them. Yeah. I will be here for many more years to come.
Well, now we're kind of stuck. We built these businesses. We got to do it. Somebody's got to run them, right?
So I'm not planning to go nowhere, but I'm planning to develop and encourage young guys, the new generation.
And I don't know about you, but I think I feel like the older we get, we're in our 40s now. I feel like we're getting close to Clint Eastwood sitting on our porch going, "Get off my lawn, you dang kids," right? But I've been encouraged by some of these young folks that I got working for me. And I know you've got a bunch of guys working for you. This generation gets a bad rap that they always got phones in their hands. There are some boys and girls out there right now because we got boys and girls working for us, and you find the ones that have some drive and have been raised right, man. Trust me, I got a lot more problems with some of my middle-aged employees than I ever do out of these 20-somethings. Mm-hmm. And to see that, I think is really, and to be able to mentor them. We've got guys right now that are wanting to learn the business. They want to, one guy just came and clocked out just to come sit and watch me do paperwork because he wanted to know, I want to own my own business one day. I need to know how to do taxes. I need to know how to write a contract.
And that's what this whole thing for me, this is the whole thing of everybody that works with me and I work with them to mentor, coach, and teach to develop you to the next level.
Yeah.
Because I am not going to be here forever, but I would love for somebody to continue this legacy to keep doing for the community. Now, my sons, they're doing their own thing and stuff like that. And I'm probably going to have lawyers and businessmen outside. They will help. But, they like different things, but we're here to serve.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that we pray every week, we have a Monday morning meeting at Pro 93. And one of the things we pray every week is for God to bless the work of our hands. And, it's not just what we build, it's the lives we invest in. I can tell you that Lehman family isn't going to forget you. But so we've talked a lot about this. So let's get back to Rivco. You need to give this guy some business this week. Give him a call. How do they get a hold of you guys? What's the office number there for you?
Well, my number is 423-883-0594.
Say it one more time so they got it.
423-883-0594. And we have an office number that I still can't remember.
It's on their tree. You'll see his truck roll around. What's the website for you guys?
Website is rivco.co.
It's rivco.co, not com, co, C-O. Rivco.co.
But the best way is just Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, Rivco. TN or Rivco.
And if you're watching on Facebook, hopefully Gideon's got him tagged right up here. Just click on that. It'll take you right to it. So before we get out of here, I told you this before we came on that I was going to ask you a question. So we try to do this every week to have a tip for everybody that's out there as a homeowner. So I know one of your specialties is exteriors, roofings, all things exterior. What's something you can give a tip for homeowners right now, something they could be looking for, especially as the weather's starting to shift here. What are some of the things they need to be looking for that may be outside of their comfort area to know that they may need to get some work done down the road?
Man, just check the attic. You know, do you have the correct ventilation? Yes. That flows through your house on that attic. If you don't have that, your shingles will cook. They will cook basically and pop like popcorn. Okay. And
we don't think about our attics much, but sticking our head up there and doing a little, because folks, you want to know how you want to catch a leak before your dining room ceiling falls in? Get in your attic and check the underside of your decking.
So, attics, are they insulated properly for you? If not, guess what? You're going to spend a lot of money on the heat and cold, and
catch those things now, man. That's a great tip. I probably need to stick a head in.
I went to school for that.
I need to stick my head in my attic. I just realized I don't remember the last time I was in my attic. Listen, Alex, thank you so much for being here today, man.
Hey, man, a pleasure, and I'm here to serve.
Listen, man, check him out, Rivco. That's Rivco, right here in town. Give him that phone number one more time.
423-883-0594. You can text me. If I don't answer, just text me first, last name, and your address and whatever the need is, and we will call you back.
Listen, he's even got an office number that he can't even remember.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that tells you how fast he's growing, folks. Look, man, he's a good friend. Give him some business. I'm sure I'll get him on here again. But for everybody out there, man, thank you so much for listening today. Happy Saturday. Enjoy your week. Remember to love your family, but also love your neighbor. We're in this together. We'll see you next week. You've been listening to Home Solutions right here on Mix 104.1 and 101.3 The Buzz.